the W, ending that game emphatically.
We bring you tonight into Portland over the Burnside Bridge on a gorgeous evening here in the Pacific Northwest. Welcome, everyone, to the NBA on 2K Sports. And on tap tonight, it's the Golden State Warriors going up against the Portland Trail Blazers here at Moda Center. Kevin Harlan with you, joined by Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge reporting courtside. And now the Golden State Warriors starters. They've got Shea. Draymond Green is out there with Alec Burks. Then it's Russell. And it's Evans in at the shooting guard. And for the Trailblazers, the high-powered backcourt pair, Lillard and McCollum. Kent Bazemore is out there with Anthony. And it's Whiteside in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And it's the Warriors to start out. Here's Russell. Kicks it to Evans. It's Shea, top of the key. Golden State moving the ball around. Shot clock at 6. Back to Russell. The three. Hassan Whiteside grabs the miss. And so it's Anthony bringing it up to the Portland Trailblazers. Hands it from downtown.
Awesome form on the triple. Lillard with textbook technique.
Evans outside. Passes it to Shea. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup.
Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
Anthony in the corner. The Trailblazers rebound. Here's Whiteside. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Portland shooting their first foul shots of the night here.
And a season ago at the charity stripe, this is a group that shot an impressive 81%.
You know, you get the sense this guy, the 4 years of college ball helped. He plays at his pace, and he does it with such calm.
And here's McCollum. Down low. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. The Trailblazers shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. And he knocks down the first one. Billy Cauley stop. Warriors trail by 14. At the 2 and the 3, McCollum and Little. Hazonia out there with Anthony Tolliver. And it's Simons in at the 1. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers.
That's just wanting it more. The book on Shea used to be he was soft. That book was wrong.
Lasagna, the pass to Tolliver. Unloads. And that one goes long. And it's the Warriors' ball. Floats it up for Shea. Portland leading by 10. It's McCollum on the wing. Nailed from three-point land. McCollum's got 13 points.
Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the three. It's really that simple, guys.
Pass to Shea. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. 8 points for Shea.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Lasagna's shot is off. Warriors trail by 11. It's Russell with the drive, and he lays it straight in. 11 points in the game.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. Little kicks to Hazonia. Hazonia on the wing. And that one hits back iron. Warriors have gone a perfect 4 of 4 since the second quarter began. Perfect from the field. Here's Pascal. The shot that time, not on target. Now Portland takes it the other way. They've led by as many as 14 points. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, D'Angelo Russell was traded from the Lakers and, in his words, was kicked on the way out. But he's become an all-star in Brooklyn. Russell said, "It's a heck of an accomplishment. That respect from your peers, your coaches, other teams, it's a great feeling." And Kevin, given how it started for him in L.A., many remain shocked by Russell's rapid ascent.
Coming into his own, you're right, David. Thank you. Now here's Che. He's got 10. And they double up Che. Fires the three. And the basket by Pascal.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Now a timeout called by Portland.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And the question they're going to have to answer to me is it a problem with the scheme or is it a problem with matchups?
An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Whiteside's checked in for Tolliver. Labissiere comes in for Mario Hezonja. Kent Bazemore's checked in for Little. And Lillard subbed in for Anthony Simmons. Then for the Warriors, Looney's checked in for Chris. Alec Burks comes in for Robinson. And it's Jacob Evans in for Russell. Here's Evans. Portland making their last shot. Che, right side. 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Over in the corner, Lillard. The Trailblazers with the new shot clock. Whiteside, good.
And the presence of Whiteside in the paint, really unreal. He is a dominant figure down low. Great work to grab that second chance opportunity.
That almost looked like bad communication. You hate to see that kind of mistake.
Anthony's checked in for Portland. And the Warriors also making a change. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Looney. Three-pointer, Lillard. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
This guy is cooking right now. He is leading them on the offensive end as they remain in front here.
The Warriors have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4. That free throw missing.
I'll tell you guys, one thing I love about the NBA is the Summer League. Che is a guy who used it as a launching pad in his career, and he's not the only one.
Now here's Bazemore. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Whiteside, good.
I'll tell you, he's having his way right now in the second period. Forget the first quarter. Let's get to work.
Che, high post. Shot to stop the run. The basket good off the assist from Evans. 14 points for Che.
Well, individually, he is doing everything he can in this 12-minute session, but he's just not getting enough help.
Ball's knocked loose. Bazemore passes to Whiteside. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Che's got his 4th rebound in this one. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to go on Labissiere.
Let's remember that GMs weren't sure about his dedication to the game, but Che's answered those questions with absolutely sensational play.
Omari Spellman has come in for the Warriors.
Boy, showing a lot more aggressiveness now after making 0 trips to the line in the first quarter.
Bazemore gets the bucket.
You know, you love your star players making others better, and Melo with the vision there.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. And stolen by Whiteside. Outside Anthony. He kicks to Lillard. Takes the 3. The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. It's the Trailblazers. They finish off the second quarter on a 12-4 run. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to Be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. We're seeing a tremendous game from Damian Lillard.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy, ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. Setting the floor for the Warriors. Alec Burks is out there with Green. Then it's Russell. Then it's Shea. And it's Evans in at the 2 spot. Lillard. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Shea's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Tries again. And that's 2 points on the layup. Shea's got 18 points.
Boy, he's been cooking, but the teammates, he's just not getting a lot of support from them.
Second half rolling along now. About a minute play here. Now here's Anthony. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And D'Angelo Russell picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. And it's the Trailblazers with the ball. They've led by as many as 14 points. Whiteside kicks it to Bazemore. Good on the triple. 6 points for him.
Not too much respect shown to him by the defenders.
Timeout called the Warriors. One guy who's getting it done is Lillard.
Well, I think this is a necessary timeout so they can figure out a way to limit the impact this guy's having from three-point range. They've got to dedicate more resources to...
Here's Little. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. The Trailblazers have gone 9 of 13 from the line. And the technical free throw, missing that time. They'll retain possession here, however. From deep. Shea grabs the miss. Shea's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And the slam dunk by Russell.
Oh, man, how good is he at turning on the Jets and getting to that next level? D'Angelo Russell, fearless, driving on the interior.
Simons, the pass to Hazania. McCollum outside, fires the 3. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. And it's Russell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. They trail by 9 points. Burks' shot is good.
Well, you love the cleverness of Alec Burks. My goodness, how remarkable is that into the lane and finish?
McCollum against Burks. McCollum kicks to Tolliver. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. McCollum, no good.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Another shot. And Shea with the layup. Now just a 5-point Portland lead.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
To the right side. They need this one. Shea grabs the miss. Shea's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. To the inside. Looney passes to Burks. And the layup's good off the glass. Burks has got 6.
Well, and it took a terrific effort at both ends to sustain this run.
And, Greg, they found their composure on both ends of the floor, and that is what triggered this run.
And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up. So it'll be C.J. McCollum shooting. It's going to be on Shea. The Trailblazers have made 9 free throws in the game, 14 attempts. Labissiere's checked in for the Trailblazers. Omari Spellman has come in for Golden State. Warriors trail by 5. Shea passes to Russell, and they double up Russell. Floats it up for Shea.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
There's 38 seconds left in the third quarter.
Got to recognize the situation, trying to get a 2-for-1.
Well, this is where the play call is crucial, right? If you're in a 2-for-1, you've got to get the first shot quickly. Knocks that one down. 4 triples for the night, 3 in the first half.
That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time.
It's really been a tale of 2 halves, hasn't it, guys? As far as taking care of the basketball, immaculate at halftime, but he's had too many miscues here in the second half.
Carmelo Anthony, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. Lillard comes in for Anthony Simons. And the Warriors also making a change. Evans is checked in. Shot clock at 5. Lillard fires away from way outside. It's off. And so it's the Portland Trailblazers with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. A good size advantage, and they'll look to increase it. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates, Greg. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
Three-tenths quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. They've got Anthony. Damian Lillard out there with Kent Bazemore. Then it's Labissiere. And it's Whiteside in at the center position. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers.
Well, this is part of his rise to being an NBA player. Shea does such a good job of drawing contact.
No good on the second free throw. Trailblazers leading by 6. Here's Lillard. And good. He nails it. Lillard's got 22 points.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
Pass to Shea. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Yeah, the defender all over.
Free throw, good. Shea. He hits one and misses one, each at the line. The Trailblazers shooting at 46%, making some buckets. McCollum, no good.
And it didn't fall, but that's the kind of shot they want their offense to create.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
And here are the Trailblazers now. They've led by as many as 14 points. And it's slammed in by Whiteside.
You can see why they go to this guy so often. More often than not, he's going to be very efficient like he is right here.
Tries from 7. That one's in there, and the Portland lead is cut to just 7 points in the basket from Shea.
The defense has got to start to make adjustments because Shea just keeps putting it to them.
Whiteside, that's good again. His 7th basket, 7 for 10 from the floor.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Timeout called the Warriors. You have to like what we've seen so far from Damian Lillard.
Boy, much needed timeout. This guy scoring at will, and they've had no answer.
Burks, he's checked in for Amari Spellman. He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey guys, I was able to catch the message Steve Kerr gave to his team. He is not happy with the turnovers. He said, we have got to get some shots. It's as simple as that, guys. Play smart and value the basketball. We'll see if the message sunk in, Kevin.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
First free throw is good. He doesn't get the second one. Portland leading by 8. Outside Anthony. Wants to get it to Bazemore and does. Shea with the block.
All effort on the rejection. Shea never short on hustle.
The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
The Trailblazers have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the 4th quarter. Right wing. Whiteside inside. Covered by Shea. Second chance shot. And another shot, and it's laid in by Whiteside. Whiteside's got 19 points.
This guy is putting his fingerprints all over the game in this quarter. He has flat out dominated the offensive end.
Really like that work there in the paint. He has really established a low post presence.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Outside Anthony, over Green. Anthony can't hit.
Listen, we know the mid-range game is in this guy's arsenal, but you wonder, should he have moved it just one pass more? Oh, a cool customer. Shea in the big-time pressure moment.
And so it's McCollum. He'll bring it up for Portland. 4-point game. Out to the wing. And Lillard gets double-teamed. Bazemore. No one around him. No good with the triple. Warriors have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. He gets it in there. 6 points for Draymond Green.
Well, Draymond Green in a big spot delivers with nice calmness. Go ahead, Draymond.
Russell against Lillard. Inside, and the jam by Whiteside.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Wow, what a time for a turnover. Shows you just how key one play can be.
Little, he's checked in for Kent Bazemore. Now a timeout called by Portland. They're ahead by 4. 1:32 left to play in the final quarter. .132 left in the fourth quarter. Lillard against Russell. Takes a 3. The Warriors pull it in.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Shea inside. Second shot opportunity. No good that time. Good work defensively by Whiteside. Here's McCollum. Nice D from Russell.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Can't cash in up close on the shot from Shea. Anthony, no one around. Drops in the tray off the fast break.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
They're in good position here to ride it out.
Certainly, if they just play smart, this game's over. I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Well, it's been a hard-fought battle through much of the night. They just missed out on a couple of opportunities they'd love to do over. Well, Russell is just absolutely fearless. He'll be the hero or the GOAT in that instance. Yes, sir, hero.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. They're up by 4. 15 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And they commit an intentional foul. It's another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And an intentional foul right there. And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that puts them up by 5. Timeout called the Warriors. They trail, but we've got 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter. We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Shea dishes to Green. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. They get Hassan Whiteside.
Well, there's so much you can come to depend on with Draymond Green. Certainly skill in terms of his passing and rebounding and defense, but how about the emotion and leadership as well, guys?
He's able to hit the second one, and that shrinks the margin to just 4.
That one miss was huge. He had a chance to turn this into a one-possession game.
And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. And he ends up missing both free throws. Shea outside. No good there. And so the big win by Portland in a tight game. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and especially early on, but let's give this group a lot of credit for that stick. Finishing out and executing that game plan.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in.
Today, I'm gonna hand you the controller. I got a little challenge for you. So all you have to do is beat Anthony Davis, anybody but all-time Heat LeBron.
Oh my God.
You gotta go up against AD.
Ooh. Yeah, we can just go Giannis.
Giannis, I like it. I like it.
I don't really know how to use him either, but it's time to find out.
All right, Giannis backing down AD.
Green.
Nice, Green, look at that, right off the start.
Great day for Chain Company as they have now clinched a playoff berth.
Started from the bottom, now we're here.
Are you going to stop referencing that morning?
Absolutely not, Hank.
Okay, fair enough. Now, let's talk playoffs. We've actually got some surprise guests coming up here who are going to help us break down the big win, what it means going forward.
Love me a surprise, Hank.
Well, stick around and find out. We're going to get a good one coming.
And with
Well, for a team,
Oakland has been a wonderful home for the Warriors, but we know San Francisco will be too. Thanks, DA. And now a chance to take a look at some numbers for him.
And the past 10 games have been all about his work on the boards. He's been a different guy when it comes to rebounding. He's battling like he hadn't been earlier in the year, and it's great to see that kind of hustle.
And the starting lineup for the Pelicans, Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. And it's Favors in at the 5 down low. And for the Warriors, they've got Klay Thompson. Also Green out there. Curry is out there with D'Angelo Russell. And Holiday kicks to Ingram. Well, Clark, midseason rumors now in full session. When a player requests a trade, how strongly do you think that affects team chemistry?
You know, Kevin, I'm all for players voicing their choice and actually having an opportunity to express themselves, but it can be detrimental if a player in the middle of a season makes it known that he's not interested in being there. It can have a terrible effect on team chemistry, in my opinion.
And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. Last time these two teams came together was also in this building. They were able to win it for the home fans.
And the last time these two met, they were able to get a big win because of that bench production. Second unit might be a factor in this one as well.
And you know what? If they run away with this game like they did in that one, I'd expect to see plenty of minutes again for the guys coming off the bench.
And it's the Warriors' ball. And he dunks it down.
And, you know, for a big man, I think Green is one of the better dime droppers in the league. I mean, he's a true point forward who has excellent vision and sees the floor well.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
No problems knocking that one down.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Curry. He's coming off a 31-point game against Houston.
Boy, he was piling up those assists in that one. I mean, every pass seemed to be on time and on target.
Now Williamson after the missed three from Stephen Curry. Curry on the wing. Kept alive. Tries again. Tries yet again. And he lays it up and in. 8 points for him.
And just a solid way to start the game. 4-5.
New Orleans has gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. High arcing shot, and the layup is up and in.
How about 5 of 6 to start? Looks like he brought his A game.
The Pelicans have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Ball, the pass to Holiday. It's Ingram on the wing. Knocked loose, and the New Orleans Pelicans with another turnover here. A chance here to rank the top rookies in the NBA. The race for the Rookie of the Year. How about these guys? Oh, what a group. All season long. He has proven again and again that he is the cream of the crop. He's in the top spot right now, and the hardware could be his.
And there's no more deserving candidate. Any other outcome than him lifting that Rookie of the Year trophy, and I'd be shocked.
Me too, Greg. I mean, the way he has sustained his level of play for the entire season, that's what's most impressive, the consistency of his performance. He hasn't had the major ups and downs that so many rookies go through.
Now here's Curry, and we know he can score. He's averaging around 21.5 points a game. Holiday, no one around him. Connects from three-point range.
With deep range and a wide arsenal of moves, Holiday keeps defenders off balance.
And there's the pass to Curry. Tries from 7. That one off the back iron and out. Pelicans trail by 4. Holiday with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. And with the departure of KD, the Warriors able to bring in D'Angelo Russell from the Nets in return. Greg, how do you like that fit for Golden State?
You know, offensively, fits the high skill level they're known for. Defensively, it might be tougher. But his youth, another positive as their other stars enter their 30s.
No good on that one. A whole new cast of characters for the Pelicans. 3 promising first-round picks, Greg, and the young players acquired from the Lakers and veterans like Favors and Redick.
All of a sudden, a wealth of options for Alvin Gentry. Time will tell how they did in the AD trade, but seems like they're off to a nice start.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Thompson outside to the middle and stolen by Favors. Holiday with it, picked up by Thompson. And slam dunk by Ingram.
Boy, that looks good whenever Ingram rises for the jam. Flushing it home in the face of the opposition. Poster.
Thompson outside to the paint. Outside Curry. To the inside. Shoots from 8. That one is good again. He's 6 for 8 from the floor with the basket.
And how about 6 of 8 with that one? And there is no slowing down this young man.
Lets a floater go. The shot by Holiday, no good. Warriors leading by 3. Russell finds Curry. It's rebounded by Derek Favors.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That is his first foul of the game. Outside Holiday, and another 3 for New Orleans.
Boy, Ball has a nice feel for when his guys are open. He's solid, really solid when it comes to getting his teammates clean looks.
Outside Russell. Down low, here's Green. That one's not going to go. Great D that time from Favors. Here's Holiday. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Offensive rebound. And that one drops for him. He's got 14.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
And there's the call on Curry. That's his first foul. Ball against Green. Ball kicks to Ingram. For the 3. Ball no good.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide open look.
And the shot is good.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
And Steph Curry with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second foul of the first quarter, and they may want to sit him for a while to avoid number 3.
Alec Burks checked in for the Warriors. On the wing, Holiday. To the inside, Williamson. And the dunk by Williamson.
This is too easy for Williamson. Once he gets established position, he is ready to attack the rim.
And the rejection by Favors.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear. They're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
New Orleans has gone 3 of 6, 50% from deep so far tonight.
Lonzo becoming more consistent with his catch-and-shoot jumper. I know it doesn't look that good, but it's got nice touch on it, and it's effective.
To the middle, Green breaking loose.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand, and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and polish.
Williamson, and the dunk by Williamson.
And, you know, we can't measure heart. I mean, he's not as big as the other power forwards, but his jumping ability and mindset is incredible.
And the shot goes in. 20 points for him.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Now, here's Ball. He's got 5 and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Inside from 6 feet and too long on the shot.
The inside just a bit too congested for him to get the usual shot he would have with rhythm. And how much fun is it to watch this kid? I call Zion Williamson a kid, even though he goes about 280, and he has a certain composure that really belies his years.
Green breaking loose. The shot misses. So Favors will bring it up for the Pelicans. Green with the block.
Green takes great pride in his defense now. He loves denying shots at the rim and playing bigger than his 6'8" frame would lead you to believe.
And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. New Orleans making... Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. And stolen by Williamson. So for New Orleans right now, Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. All out there with Hart, and it's Ingram in at the small forward position. And here are the Warriors now. Derek Favors unable to get his shot to go. And with Williamson, it's not just the obvious stuff that impresses you, Greg. It's the little things as well, the attention to detail.
You know, Kevin, one thing that stands out to me, every time I see this young man, the eye-hand coordination, whether it's on steals, deflections, block shots, he always seems to pick it cleanly.
And here is Curry following Lonzo Ball's 3. It's good.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
And, Greg, those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
Now here's Ingram. 20 points for him last game against the Trailblazers in Portland.
And his scoring's going to get most of the attention, but his rebounding also stood out. He did a lot of glass cleaning in that game.
Curry passes to Thompson. Nice pass. Right under the rack perfectly for the layup. 26 points for him.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint. Oh, I love watching him flush it home, showing how easily he can get off the ground and bang it.
And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Clark, what would your dream backcourt look like? If you were going to design one, what would it look like?
Well, they'd have good size and athleticism, somewhere in that 6'3" to 6'6" range, and the ability to make plays for themselves and others, and also be very solid at the defensive end. You know, you think about some guys that would fit that bill. I look at a guy like Malcolm Brogdon, who really gives it to you in multiple ways as a backcourt player. And I like the scoring of Damian Lillard.
Agreed. Lets it go from deep. That shot off, and it's the Warriors taking it the other way. They host the Kings after this game, and that's the 3rd of 4 straight played at home.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
And didn't have a single free throw in that first quarter, but he started to play with a little bit more of an edge to his game here in the second.
Now here's Ingram. As you can see from his numbers, he's been a key component in their offense. He's averaging almost 18 points a game. Clock at 6. Knocks it loose. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
You know, guys, not only can Ingram score from the perimeter, but he can get it done inside, too. I mean, the way he releases the shot, that extension he gets on it, makes it very hard to block.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
And the Pelicans with possession here. The Warriors making the shot. Up top, Favors, and there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Warriors?
Well, I like the fact they've already been getting a lot of high-quality shots in the paint.
And it doesn't look like they'll be giving up on any plays tonight either. Their offensive rebounding has also been equally as impressive.
And the technical free throw is good.
And Ingram, the former Blue Devil, an extraordinary player who only promises to get better and better.
Here's Hart. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Green's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
And another miss. Ooh, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right.
Yeah, but I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
I would agree. And they pick up 2.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Ingram outside. Outside Favors. Out left to the wing. Ball with a wide open look. And it's off from three-point range.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, Greg, it's been a physical brand of...
Oh, my goodness! What a play!
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
And guys, I know there are a lot of questions right now.
Connects again.
And once again, he's hit the 40 mark as he has been nothing short of stellar all season long.
And now he has moved into third all-time for most 40-point games in a single season.
Well, Jordan was able to put up 40 points an incredible 37 times back in '87, but that mark has been passed. What a special year.
And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That's his first foul. And the Warriors making a change here. Burks is checked in. A three off the inbound. Count it, and the Warrior lead has been cut down to 12 on the bucket from Ball.
Well, I love what he's done in this first half, at least so far. Increasing confidence every time down the floor. You can see it.
Ingram comes with the double team. And the wide open shot from Green. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. And the Warriors lead by 15. It's Ingram on the wing. Pass to Hart. Five on the clock. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Drops in the tray. And that's now 10 points for Brandon Ingram.
And they are absolutely stroking it from beyond the arc.
7-foot shot. Here's Green. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Well, whether you love him or hate him, you can't deny that Draymond Green is one of the more unique players in the league.
There really isn't anyone else like Draymond. I mean, who does everything for a team but score. I mean, not only can he play all positions on both ends of the floor, but also to be the emotional leader. Truly a special player.
Ingram outside. And here is Ball. He's got 14. Back to Ingram. And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Picking up his second foul here. Has to be careful because they can pile up quickly.
And it's the Pelicans with the ball. Down by 15. Pass the ball from deep. Green with the rebound. Green's got 8 rebounds in this game. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Really like that work there in the paint. He has really established a low post presence.
Pelicans trail by 17. Passes to Ingram. Stolen by Thompson. To the paint, here's Green. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Mark, you were so good at such an early age in your basketball career. At what point did you personally realize just how far the game could take you?
You know, it really resonated with me, Kevin, I think at a summer basketball camp at Miami of Ohio when some of the better campers, high school campers, were asked to play with the college guys at night. And then during pickup games in my hometown of Cleveland with some of the Cleveland Cavaliers, Jim Jones and the late Terry Furlow and Mike Mitchell, and being able to compete somewhat with those guys at 15 and 16 years of age and having them encourage me to keep going and that I'd have a chance to do what they were doing at the time, which was play pro ball.
And the basket by Pascal.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on them.
Outside Holiday. And it's Williamson missing.
You know, he's been off tonight, off his game. At this point, he might want to focus on creating for others.
And it's Green with the jam.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Well, you know, it's been all high percentage shots for him so far. I mean, just the kind of execution you want in the first half.
Holiday with the three. Green with the rebound. Green's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those two in the first quarter. Well, he's filling it up right now, getting the shots he wants and delivering in a big way.
Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
1:12 left in the first half of basketball. And here's Ingram from the arc. 4 for 5 with that first miss in 5 attempts from the floor. There's the pass to Green. No good that time.
You know, even though it's a point-blank range shot, that's not an easy one, especially when the defense is that tight.
Here's Redick. The Warriors pull it in. Holiday brings the double team. Green, count that as his 4th basket of the night. Just 7 shots to get there.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Ingram kicks to Holiday. New Orleans moving it around. Redick surveying the D. Shot clock at 6. Will it go? And his 3rd shot of the night, no good, 0 for 3.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, they've got to hold for the last shot here.
Holiday with it. He's got 9. Beyond the arc. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's the Golden State Warriors finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points from the field. Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the 3rd quarter underway. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. Both teams will make substitutions. Here's Hart, guarded by Kerr. And the foul on Glenn Robinson. That's his first foul. Pass to Hart. Back to Holiday. Pass to Hart. Looking to end the run. The shot. No good.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one, Greg. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Curry is out there with Robinson. Then there's Murray. Then it's Willie Cauley-Stein. That's the Warriors' 5. And Hayes kicks to Moore. Six on the shot clock. Buries the long-range jumper.
And in getting that 3 to go, he snaps an 11-0 run by Golden State.
Up and in on the layup.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
If you can't stop it, here it comes. I'm right at you.
Passes it to Hart. Back to Moore. And the pass to Hart. Puts up a 3. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
They've given up a lot of 3-pointers here today.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
2 points. That one goes.
Yeah, Curry is so impressive. His peripheral vision is what makes him unique, in addition to his ball handling skills. He does a nice job setting up his teammates and knows how to get them the ball when they're open.
The shot by Holiday, no good.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench if he keeps shooting it like that. He has been putrid here this quarter. Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
In the corner, it's Robinson. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Warriors?
You know, block shots, guys, a clear indicator on the stat sheet of their excellent defense. I mean, leaving them no room to get off any shots.
And also, their second chance points have been a story all night as well. That's just pure effort and hustle.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Down low, here's Hayes, and he uses the glass on the layup.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
Here's Cauley Stein. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Jahlil Okafor.
A Sacramento King for his first 4 seasons. Willie Cauley-Stein was ready for a fresh start. They allowed him to leave, and he got his wish in Golden State. The athletic rim runner, a nice pickup for the Dubs.
And that one falls for Cauley-Stein. Mark, it seems that guards are rebounding now more than ever. What do you make of that trend?
You know what, Kevin? I think it's a function of how the game is played. More and more teams play small ball, where they really don't have a big guy out there or a traditional center out there. You may have guards and wings, and oftentimes your tallest guy might be 6'8". So it makes it important for guards and everybody to rebound the ball. So I think you see more guards getting more rebounds because of teams playing small ball as a function of the three-point shot's importance in the game.
Pass to Pascal. Six to shoot. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Moore against Robinson. Cuts off the pass. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
You know, guys, when you push it hard like that on the break, those are the easy buckets that'll be waiting for you.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Here's Moore. He's got 5. Outside, Redick. It's stolen by Curry. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
You know, they came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't slowed down yet.
Hayes, no good. And it's the Warriors' ball. They're on a 12-4 run. Here's Robinson. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Hart kicks to Moore. Outside, Redick. Just 5 to shoot. He can't get it to go. The Warriors go the other way with it. Fades away. And the Warriors tack on 2 more.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Cauley Stein's shot is good.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Here's Hart. And he overshot that one, missing.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Hayes the pass to Okafor. And good that time. Okafor's got his second basket of the game.
Boy, the energy by Okafor on display there really just kind of willed that shot in over some pretty stingy defense.
Some nice passing by Golden State here. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Hayes has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Out to the right wing. Pass to Moore. 9 feet out. Another shot. Ball stolen. Curry wide open. And another 3 for Golden State.
He can be dangerous from outside. Sure, he didn't get one to go in the first, but we know he can get on the roll and knock him down.
Curry against Redick. Curry brings the double. Here's Okafor. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Boy, Okafor is really productive down inside, either getting baskets or earning trips to the foul line. With that wide frame, good footwork, and nice touch, he puts a lot of pressure on the D.
And the Warriors with some changes. Kevon Looney is checked in for Cauley Stein. Burks comes in for Robinson. And it's Russell in for Steph Curry. The Pelicans also changing it up. Williamson comes in for Hayes. And Ball subbed in for Ejuan Moore.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
He is delivering a lot of room service dimes tonight. One sweet one after another.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And maybe the most popular player to enter the league since social media became truly pervasive. Zion Williamson handles it with class. He really appreciates his teammates and his coaches and really respects the game.
No good on the free throw.
And Williamson, a kid that's likely to reach his full potential, very coachable, absorbs instruction well, and really implements it quickly.
Brandon Ingram, he's checked in for the Pelicans. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
And that's how you answer. I'd say he just one-upped him. Pretty good one there.
These two guys really like going at each other, don't they?
Boy, I tell you what, we've got a little bit of a personal rivalry brewing here, fellas.
And so it's Ingram who brings up the ball for New Orleans. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Williamson. He feeds it to Okafor. And finished off by Okafor.
And Okafor making no mistake about it, no doubt, using his exceptional vertical and throwing it down with force.
The pass to Looney. Lays it up off the glass. Looney's got 4 this quarter.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors with a huge lead at the break. Safe to say there's no catching them today. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. We've got more NBA basketball. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. So for New Orleans right now, we've got Okafor. J.J. Redick is out there with Williams. And it's Alexander Walker in at the point guard position. Okafor gets the bucket.
Man, you can actually see the evolution of Okafor's offense right in front of us. I mean, not only working in the post, but from the mid-range as well. Impressive.
Back to Russell. With the teardrop. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Williams looking over the floor. Pass to Alexander Walker. Clark, the relationship between referees and players reaching a fever pitch. What can be done to smooth those waters and mend those fences?
Well, I think first and foremost, players have to give. Both sides have to give in this equation, but I think it's incumbent upon the players to accept and respect the position of the officials, and the officials have to also be willing to engage in interacting well with the players. It's a two-way street, but I think most of that is on the players because they have to control how they respond to officials more than officials have to respond to the play.
Well, he's having a great half here. Exactly the opposite of the first.
The Pelicans have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Pass to Melly. Fires for 3. No good on that one. And Golden State will go the other way with it. Okafor comes in with the double team. Looney. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
To stop the run, it's deflected.
It's almost as if there's a lid on the hoop for him right now. He still hasn't gotten one to fall in the quarter.
And yep, another basket. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Melly passes to Okafor. And Looney sends it back. And oh, here we go. Burke's got it. A fast break chance. That one falls.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Here's Okafor. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Okafor's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And the shooting has really been there for him today. But he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
Good work there as it goes.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Inside, here's Melly. Got a piece of it. Outside, Russell. Hits it again. Wow. That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
And then Okafor slams it in.
Cannot afford to let Okafor get near the bucket. I mean, he is really skilled at finishing those looks, and he does so with authority.
And down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
It's good.
Encouraging signs for him after starting the game poorly. He's picked it up here in the second half.
Russell passes to Pascal. Some nice passing by Golden State here. They get it again. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Jahlil Okafor. Regarding super teams, Clark, you and I have talked a lot about this. Many fans view them in a negative light, but they're actually something we've seen around in this game for a long time.
Yeah, you're right. So often we become prisoners of the present and we forget about what transpired in the past, but the Celtics in the 60s were as dominant as any team in the history of the game. The Lakers in the 80s, the Bulls in the 90s. But I guess fans have a complaint because they feel those teams came together more organically compared to what seems to be a movement by free agents that has led to dominant championship teams, although the Warriors pretty much have built their championship team through the draft.
And he converts the layup.
No misses for him yet in this quarter. Solid as a rock.
And so Holiday will bring it up for the Pelicans. Passes to Okafor. Back to Holiday. The pass to Alexander Walker. Now here's Okafor. 5 to shoot. Outside Holiday.
That's 6 points from long range in the first half, but nothing's falling here since.
Russell with a wide open look. Rebound by Alexander Walker.
His shot's just, it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Off target at the rim. And it's the Warriors' ball. They're on a 20-6 run. To the middle. Here's Looney. And he banks in the layup.
With that kind of height mismatch, you've got to send help defensively.
New Orleans has gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
And the EuroLeague's top scorer last season, Nicolo Melli, had turned down some NBA offers in the past, decides to make the leap to join the Pelicans, and gives them a highly skilled player in that front court.
And the first one drops.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
Omari Spellman has come in for Golden State. Robinson comes in for Russell. The Pelicans also changing it up. Hayes, he's checked in for Okafor, and Moore subbed in for Drew Holiday. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Clark, the two-way contract, a relatively new invention that gives players time in both the G League and the NBA.
I love it, Kevin, because it's another pathway for those aspiring to be NBA players to have a legitimate shot to make their dream come true. The G League is just a notch below the NBA in terms of overall talent. And so I love the fact that players who desire to be pros can have a pathway to get to the NBA by being part of the G League as well.
And these G League players are having an impact, aren't they? They're making a difference on a lot of teams.
40% of the players in the league have spent some time in the G League, so it speaks to the impact the G League has on the NBA.
Here's Melli, fires the jumper from the corner and nails it. Golden State's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. To the inside. And now in transition, here's Williams. Here we go. Pass to Alexander Walker. Down low, and the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Well, they're really making a point of keeping the ball moving around.
That's the key. The D can't focus on one player, and no matter what anybody tells you, that ball will always move quicker than the defender.
To the middle. The fader. Misses from close range.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Clark, take us inside the halftime locker room in the NBA.
Well, players typically just regroup individually. There may be some conversation between the players as a group, but then the coaches will huddle, evaluate what transpired in the first half, what adjustments need to be made, and then they'll communicate that to the team. And it's basically a time to rest and regroup for the players to adjust and strategize for the coaches.
Clark, do you think there's any videotape review in there, maybe showing players certain sets, certain schemes?
In this day and age, for sure, with the use of iPads and technology, if you go back to my time, there was no quick turnaround of video in the halftime locker room.
Right. I do know officials do that, too, in their locker room at halftime. New Orleans has gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. For the finish, and good! There's another.
And that's 70.
He's unbelievable.
Well, so often we see this transition buckets off turnovers.
And we know turnovers are painful and costly. You get loose with the ball on one end and get punished on the other end.
Over to the left wing. Here's Melly. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
The ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
To the paint. Here's Murray. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And a moment here to check out who the Golden State Warriors have coming up. On Tuesday, it'll be the Sacramento Kings coming into town. And then on Thursday, they'll face off against Anthony Davis and the Los Angeles Lakers.
And for that matchup with the Wizards, it won't be an easy one given it is coming on the back end of a back-to-back. But they've been playing some fantastic basketball lately. And when you are winning back-to-backs, you're feeling good about yourself. And every miss finds its way to his hands. Well, what an impressive performance.
Tell you what, those are crazy numbers, guys. I mean, believe me, I was a good rebounder in my day. It is not easy to corral that many boards in one night.
Inside. A shot's good from Hayes.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
Outside Robinson, picked off in midair. To the left side wing. And here's Moore outside. Bangs home the trifecta.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Outside Russell. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
Exactly what you want from your point guard. Nice dime to the open teammate by Russell.
Here's Alexander Walker. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. To the left wing from the baseline. And again, another assist.
Another possession, another assist.
You know, Greg, he's sharing the ball well, hitting his guys in their spots. Hayes. And Hayes throws it down.
Okay, 2 hands for... safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question.
And he should be. I mean, remove all doubt. Get it down hard and simply.
And it's Russell at the elbow. And another assist. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
Just doing a great job at orchestrating the offense.
New Orleans has gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 three-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. And Hayes throws it down.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it.
Nothing surprising about that, guys. We've come to expect plays like that from him, and still, they never get old.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Warriors.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And for the year now, they'll have 52 wins under their belt.
And they cap off the season series with one more win. It's been nothing but W's, 4 straight.
Greg, we don't see conference opponents get swept very often, but this has been total domination.
Well, for New Orleans, shooting has been a little ragged, just 38% from the field. Pass to Alexander Walker. The shot's good from Hayes.
You know, I think, Kevin, they took a bit of a chance there going to the double team, and that left another guy open out there.
This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of extending their lead and maintaining that intensity level. Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
It's rebounded by Golden State.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
To the paint. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory. Defensively, you just can't afford to give these easy looks up. Just asking to get burned if you do.
Kicks to Robinson. Off the mark. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who's standing by courtside. David.
I've been tired of the music.
Kevin, thank you. Che, your team has already clinched a playoff spot. So what are some things you're going to be working on as you get prepared for the postseason?
All right, David, thank you.
You know, if you ask anyone in the league what their goal is.
Now, I don't want to interrupt the celebration.
Hey, we're going to get that chip, baby.